PRX starting out on defense of their map pick, which means that T1 have opted to start out on attack. One game away to qualifying over to champions, and you're going to fly there off the back of the something Yoru and the Jing Rays. It's a classic.
Or if T1 can find some value with their bit more unique setup with this KO.
I mean, they're close. Look at this.
Well, they are. It's a good amount of damage. Stim beacon there around the corner, but Jing and Patman able to find one apiece. The swing out. Stacks can only reply with one. Teleport taken, but Stacks, never mind, he finds himself a second, and Meteor does get rid of Forsaken just like that. We're into a 2v2, especially as the 0 point does go through. So Teleporter likely the pathing here for Divide. Trying to create a little bit of split pressure, but something winning this fight over at Elbow is absolutely monstrous. Leaves it now down to Stacks. Does have full util. Does get a good amount of damage there on the Divide. Something to play this one out a little bit more quietly. Tucks into the tube, looking for that timing. Refaces back, finds the shot. Both players down to a sliver. Flash going to be turned from, and Stacks does not have the read. Divide has him outdone. A second pistol win in the set as PRX open things up here on Bind with a round win. Ready with this molly to try to slow the tides, but Meteor having gotten into Hookah for free and hitting Belter of a shot does call for the rotations to come through. So now everybody's starting to storm their way forward. Patman clears out one. Buzz up and over the top. They're unable to track them all. So that is going to be Patman eventually overwhelmed. The Bulldog now in the hands of Buzz. But he immediately loses it for, oh, it's something just spamming through Lab. Right through that window. Seen him do it before. He does it again. And that turns this round completely on its head. Displaces all of the setup. All of the longevity for T1 here on the post plant. Meteor, ooh, going to be noted, and that's a great timing on the haunt. There's no one there to try to cover for this one. DH just too deep into market. So Seas goes out, Fragment to try to cut him off. Izu locked in for now as Buzz goes bounding over the top of this molly, but needs to have some impact here on the entry, and he cannot. So getting shut down as Forsaken has himself a 3K, and let's go ahead and make it a 4th. I'm sure that Alex and the whole rest of the team probably licking their lips after they saw the way that this draft played out, and that is a great shot from Jing as Buzz tries to play anti-flash and cannot. Izu doing his damnedest, doesn't die to the boom bot, at least spares himself the embarrassment of that one. Stacks with a nice shot, does manage to go ahead and break open things at B a little bit. It's DH. He's off the back of the info Divide at Cubby. Meteor just lingering within that one. DH now getting ready to swing the corner, spots it, finds the headshot. Suddenly, we're to a 1v1, but it's one that Forsaken comes out on top of.
Nice!
Gotta be delivering everything that you possibly can.
That's to disrupt the placement of it. No command now going to be coming through. Thrash advancing forward through the showers. Something to see tucked inside of the smoke, though, goes unscouted as Patman now arriving, and never mind. They actually do manage to find the detained, and Meteor is able to hound him down. Patman now on the exit. Swinging around the back, and Meteor wins out that fight. Wingman for the plant. Able to find it before the paint shell does arrive. So just a hair off as Izu nearly spammed out from the back of Dice. Eventually will fall. Forsaken able to find the one. Showstopper now going to be invested as Jing goes up and over the top. But Stacks immediately swinging out from behind the box. Is able to find it. Meteor with a 3K. Dizzy the corner. Maybe it tells them enough, but it seems like they are suspicious about this. Paint shell going to be going through, but Jing shrugging off that damage, and he's playing it patiently. Now striking from on high.
Strike down A.
2 quick kills, and that is the round over. With Buzz deep behind enemy lines with not much hope of escape. Finds one. But Divide still here within this smoke. Shuts down Meteor. Now they know exactly where the enemy raise is at. He's still going to be good for a second kill. But Divide will run him down. Judge in hand. We saw it earlier that T1 does have the best round conversion off the back of timeouts. 0-2 here today. Meteor himself in a very nice high-value spot. Eventually will get spammed out. He's only going to be good for the one. Meanwhile, here on the A site, something is taken down. Divide looks forward into Lamps. DH is going to look to try to displace him and will be able to do so. Nice headshot just through the corner of the wall. Upgrades the weapon. The plant now in. Yeah, given that he just has the 30 HP, need to call some kind of distraction. That's a decent little start to one.
So changing things up a little bit from what was working on the expectation that T1 would be adjusting after a timeout. They technically do a little bit.
That much impact.
Too suppressed.
Quick little ADS in, and Stacks continuing to excel here for the team. Grabbing the orb and Buzz, yep, swinging out just a little bit wider. Does get baited in, does Jink, but something holds down that B flank angle. Now joins in here on this A side. Showstopper out, and that's something right there in front. Second managing to find the 1 kill, but Meteor pushes forward at Lamps. It's the punish, and that leaves just Devi alone in a 1v3.
Or the orbital strike in this post plant, so they'll take that as a bit of an added bonus.
Going on the hunt here, but Devi favored. Meteor having to check too many angles. He'll lose his life. It's only a second charge towards the pit.
Straight into the site too.
Devi avoiding detection there, and oh boy, until that very moment. Counter spam is going to be good. Stack's able to go ahead and trade that one back, so 1 for 1. The Ray's dead. Meteor again, very quick to work his way through land, but something is pushed out onto the front of the site, and he is very quick to absolutely tear them to pieces. How has he gotten that third one?
I don't know.
We'll have to see it back either way, DH. Good luck. Jiggle Peak, did he even get the mini-map identification? Looks like the answer is no. Just managed to find the first, and that's no recourse, no way to try to just dip back into the teleporter. The spike was stranded. The outcome of the series for him be better than that of Mako's.
Oh no, you've done him dirty.
Well, Forsaken is out on display. And Jing with a quick peek, able to go ahead and get some revenge for his fallen teammate, though. Nothing without cost here, it would seem, for T1, as there's the reveal, and it's with effort, but Jing still does manage to find himself a second with Stacks being taken down. Pushing forward, and they just double stack into Lamps.
He's stuck.
Found, and yeah, I mean, he is just in no man's land.
1 enemy remaining.
As Patman is there around the back, and now it's all on Meteor. We'll try to see if he can do anything, but I think that his options are limited to die. We'll be able to isolate 1. Cannot get anything more than that. 4K for Jing, a 7th round win for PRX.
Balance out their economy state again. Don't have to go back onto an eco. T1 does, and that is a Sharpie from DH.
That it is, and they're reading this position incredibly well.
Uh-oh.
Call the rotations to come through. Buzz on a linger to try to see if he can find a punish here on this B site.
Oh, faking the fallback from A is going to bait in Jing. That's gorgeous from T1.
Starting to play forward. Buzz also able to find value there, and there's the operator. Scooped up and put to use. Null command ready to go from Stacks going into the last round of the half. DH holding close. Is able to find the kill. So yeah, flawless Thrifty from T1.
Because they are always happy enough to just play in the sites and allow T1 to come to them.
Forsaken is just trying to rush forward, but he's been spotted. Stacks able to find the 1. Devi peels back a single kill, but Stacks going big, finds himself at second, but will finally be taken down, bleeding out inside of Lamps as the pit now goes up. And they rescue the IGL. We'll have to wait and see. It looks like Buzz is going to be set on that mission. As the Nightfall now comes across. He's going to the rescue, but around the back goes Jing! 2 pumps to the shorty, 2 quick kills. And DH now. Oh, he is so very far away. Showstopper will be waited out. The boom bot will just go ahead and confirm the position. Paint shells to further delay. And Jing to go absolutely nuclear and secure the 8th round win for PRX in the half.
We'll never know. That is a pretty good half, nevertheless, for PRX. Is it enough, though?
He's been widely a menace, as yep, just able to widely straight past that. Flash to try to buy some space. Meteor continuing to swing off of this one. Meanwhile, a crunch attempt around the back, but it all is falling to pieces. Izu can find 1. Even that still eats 21 damage off that little burn. And they're looking to just go ahead and bound forward at him. Adjust for that headshot onto 1. Some damage found, but nothing more. Waits out the bite. Molly here at their feet. They're gonna just push right past that one before the damage can even be found. Honestly, I'm a little bit concerned about it though. It feels like one of those harbingers of doom, one of those omens that pops up. PRX winning the pistols. Maybe that's like, what is it, a sunfish or an oarfish when they come to the surface?
Or
trying to just play this quietly, but they are very suspicious about him being here, and they eventually will have their suspicions confirmed. Sacks trying to play around the back. Forsaken to go down to the spike. I think is going to prove to be difficult. There's that Meteor now found, and here comes the swing. And so, there you go. Flawless anti-eco. PRX now reinforce that position, but won't be necessary quite just yet. Forsaken is now going to start working his way forward here alongside as Stacks does get taken down. And Jing being flattened on the entry. It's all just to try to create a little bit of a distraction, but something trying to jump out, dodging, and playing a timing on that wingman. Ends up losing out to Izu. Teleport coming through, but DH is already here.
And he does have an incendiary, but by the timing, is he going to use it?
It's in front of the fight. Ooh, maybe wishing that he had. Already, this is a damn costly round here for T1. Now you've got an opportunity for Divide to potentially clutch this. Slowly and surely, they're clearing out these possibilities. There's the spot. Some damage going through, but the hold the half is there, and Izu does manage to keep Meteor alive. Defuse in from Izu will give him the thrash going into the next round, but that is a must-win for T1. They barely scrape by with it. Not really going to be recoverable.
In the position of Stacks at the back of this B side, he's getting his flash drives ready, but he's gone!
The Jing is able to find that now. Showstopper right into the corner. Izu take it down. Meteor needing to do so much work, but he's only able to find the one. Tried to get that aim reset, but Patman just a little bit faster. Buzz now pushing forward into the smoke, able to catch a timing on the Jing, but the smoke is now dissipating. There's another one in his face. Pushing out of this angle. Well, it would have been certain death, but it's death either way. They'll just end up sending this straight across through the teleporter. And they would find Buzz and have him pretty much dead to rights, but Stacks with a nice shot, able to find Jing. Izu gets for the Forsaken, and oh boy, they're doing it again.
Unbelievable.
Thing is, they do kind of need to kill him to be able to recover these weapons. It's going to swap over one. They got him now down to 12 HP. And he will be able to take one more down with him, but the Thrifty will be found. T1 deny that match point from coming through.
How many times I tell you guys?
I was just waiting. I've just been waiting for the replay. Play them in towards that map point. Judge in hand for Jing. Once again, they're trying to cause some chaos, and he's got himself planted in towards Lamps. And well, will be the Mosh here at Forsaken's feet, but he's got plenty of time. Damage not really going to register there.
Massive flank eventually.
This just feels it's nigh impossible unless they can find something from this flank. Buzz does take the first step, getting shot across onto something. Now they're looking to just try to go ahead and overwhelm them with the orbital strike. Called in up over the top. Izu with one, Forsaken with another Jing. That Judge put to good use. His Buzz now, everything to do, nowhere to do it. Just an operator in hand, strafing forward. It's going to be a Thrifty for a Thrifty, but this one gets PRX up to match point. Throwing on the mask. Mosh there from Izu, trying to delay the rest of the team as the Nightfall goes across. It's only going to be connecting here onto him. This Jing is very suspicious, and Izu is dead. Hits the spot on the Meteor, flushes him out, not allowing for any of that ratty play. Orbital strike called in just to try to slow up this approach, this plan, but something seemingly not being stopped, not being hindered at all. Buzz will answer back with one, does have the showstopper online, but you've got 4 targets. You need DH to be able to find something here for you to try to play you in, but he cannot. Showstopper's just going to be lobbed in willy-nilly like, because it's 13-6, 2-0 fashion. PRX, congratulations. You're not just going to Tokyo, you're going to champions.
They are looking to take 2 trophies in a year. Maybe they could even take 3 if they're able to get the victory in the Pacific, but they have guaranteed themselves the champions appearance again. Congratulations, they have been a monstrous team this year.
Looking to hit damn near every continent, every region here this season. They've played in China, they've played in North America, they've played here in Asia, and now they have Europe there as that final objective. This was a clean, convincing victory from the side of PRX. For T1, obviously down, not yet out, much like DRX. This does have them fall down to that lower bracket where they will have to sit back and wait and see who their opponents are going to be, because we will not know until after tomorrow's games.
Yeah, some spicy ones that are coming around the corner tomorrow, but you're going to have to wait for that.
Oh, absolutely, but it's that time. It's getting ready to come up. We are getting ready to send teams home. Some more here from the playoffs, bringing these teams' seasons to a conclusion here in 2025. But for now, we're going to send it down to the stage where Jets stand by for the winner's interview.